All right, guys, this is video number 3. Took me a little time to make this one. So for English, I'm going to go over the worksheet that was sent to you by email or that you could have picked up at the lunch drops. So we're going to read the poems first. It's Not Bad Dad, Not Bad by Jan Heller Levi. I think you are most yourself when you are swimming, slicing the water with each stroke. The funny way you breathe, your mouth cocked as though you're yawning. You're neither fantastic nor miserable at getting from here to there. You wouldn't win any medals, Dad, but you wouldn't drown. I think of how different everything might have been had I judged your loving like I judge your side stroke, your butterfly, your Australian crawl. But I always thought I was drowning in that icy ocean between us. I always thought you were moving too slowly for me to save, when you were moving as fast as you can. Okay, so if you think about that poem, think about what that means. If you're telling somebody, not too bad, not bad, she's saying that sometimes the best you can do is as much as you can do, and that's good enough. Just like you and everybody else in your life, your parents can be limited by what they are capable of. And she's saying that she now realizes that her father was doing what he could do, and it wasn't fair to judge him against her ideal. So just because she thought he wasn't perfect didn't mean he wasn't doing his best. So then we're going to move on to poem number 2 called The Good Life by Tracy K. Smith. When some people talk about money, they speak as if it were a mysterious lover who went out to buy milk and never came back. And it made me nostalgic for the years I lived on coffee and bread, hungry all the time, walking to work on payday, like a woman journeying for water from a village without a well, then living 1 or 2 nights, like everyone else, on roast chicken and red wine. Okay, so The Good Life is talking about appreciating life the way you have it. She's talking about, once again, it's a comparison to an ideal and what she was able to do. With both of these poems, you should take some time to think. Think about how they relate to your life. What is the author trying to say? And how can you compare it? I think about comparing my parenting with my kids and how my kids parented me. And how before college, things were a lot tighter than they were now. When you get down to your essential questions, they are, how does poetry contribute to our understanding of ourself, others, and the world? So if you think about how poetry can contribute to yourself and to the author's self, the author is telling you either about themselves or about somebody else, whether they're fiction or not. And you can take time to compare yourself to them. You can take time to compare others to the poem. And then it helps you to understand more about your world and to think about it and think, hey, maybe things don't have to be perfect to still be okay. And number 2 was, how can I use poetry to share perspectives from my peers in my community? And this is asking you to take a chance and think about what you could share about yourself, about the people you're around, your parents, your friends, your family. And finally, we've got create. Write your own poems and consider the use of tone, word choice, imagery, style, and theme. So just take a minute and write a poem, any poem. It doesn't have to be very long. Just try your best. And with the questions as well. And a poem can't be right or wrong because it is your imagination. It is your work. And I'm not judging that. I'm just judging that you did it and you tried, and I was able to see something about you from it. So it doesn't matter the quality of the poem or whether you think it's good or not. I probably will think it's good. So just try your hardest, give it a try. If you turn it in the packet form, that's fine. You can take it back up to the school. And if you do it online, then I will check them. Remember, these are not due until May 15th, so don't stress on it. Get it done when you can. I hope all of you are doing well and have everything you need. Remember, my phone number is on Google Classroom, and you can call me to ask me questions. You can call me if you need stuff. I can help you find resources and get what you need. And I hope all of you are doing great. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.